Hey, it's us. You're like, who is this? Oh, it's us from Hey We're Talking, except for Mark is here. How you doing, Mark?
I'm going awesome, mate. I just want to keep listening to that music.
I know. I'm thinking about, I've been looking because you're the guy who told me about, what is it? I forget the name of the thing you get all your music from. You have all sorts of creative music.
Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic Sound, yeah.
I've
listened to some of their stuff, and I'm actually thinking I need to change the music. Should I change the music to the show?
Oh, I don't know.
There's so much good stuff on there.
No, I know, but that little clip that you've got at the beginning is so Hey We're Talking iconic now.
It's iconic.
I don't know
whether
what
it is.
I don't know whether you can change it now. It's one of those things. Oh, that might have to be a group discussion.
Yeah, well, maybe. But I'm also I'm trying to decide if we need to change our logo too. Like everything. I'm trying to change it all. I don't know. I don't know if we should or not. But
what are you going to do with the logo?
It'll be like a thing in the past people can talk about. Remember when they had that logo? Remember when you couldn't tell which guy was which except for the fat guy with the gray hair? That's what they'll do.
Yeah, but you wear a hat a lot.
No, I don't. No.
You don't?
You're the hat wearer. I try not to wear a hat. But today I did.
This is the third time I've been on a chat with you and you've got a hat on.
Possibly it's because when I'm on chats with you, you guys are like in the middle of your day and I'm like 5 a.m. So I just got out of the bed.
Day. So welcome from Hobart, Tasmania, where it's 8 a.m. and I'm halfway through an absolute mega coffee.
So what's in your coffee? Are you just a cream and sugar, or do you have like a special cream?
Cream. It's milk.
It's just plain old milk. That's it.
It's just Moccona, like 3 teaspoons of Moccona coffee, like this much milk, and then water.
Water,
and sugar, of course,
and sugar.
Water.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Water, so, like water to make the coffee, or water extra in the coffee? Is this some kind of Australian things I don't understand?
Okay, look, let's do a very quick Australian coffee lesson.
Okay.
Let me get my coffee.
He's making coffee right now. Okay, go ahead.
Let me get the coffee in the frame.
Oh yeah.
So milk to here.
Yeah.
With the coffee and the sugar in.
Okay.
Water to here.
Like hot water.
Boiling out of the jug.
Okay. I'm lost. Anyway, okay. So you put extra hot water in the coffee is it an espresso shot? Oh, what is this you're scooping out like regular coffee into it, like the beans or whatever? And then you pour hot. Okay. It's like instant.
Like just normal instant coffee. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Instant. Okay. See, what's the name of what would you call the Moccona? Moccona?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm not like fancy in the morning. I don't have
learning
Numa coffee.
Yeah, we're learning all sorts of stuff right now.
So when you talk, I've never been to America. Yeah. So when you talk about cream and sugar, how do you make your morning coffee? If you were to say, I just want 2 cream and a sugar.
Well, it would depend what you're doing. Like if you go, you guys have Starbucks, correct?
Not in Tasmania, but yeah, back on the mainland.
That's something
we're way down.
We have to talk about that. But so if you go to Starbucks,
I'm making the coffee.
They're already making all sorts of coffee, but they do it with espresso. So they're taking espresso shots and then they're putting other stuff in it to make it into the drink. But here at home, I have an automatic coffee maker. I grind up the beans. I put it in there. Now, that's not coffee snobbish enough. I'm not as big of a coffee snob as I should be. I am using beans and grinding them myself. Put them in the automatic coffee maker, start it. It makes 12 cups of coffee, right?
Yeah.
Then I pour it into my mug. And then I used to just use like heavy whipping cream when I was doing the keto thing, hardcore. But now, because I'm totally off the reservation, I'm just using like the creamer you can buy at a store that's flavored. Do you guys have that? You don't have flavored creamer? What?
Well, we probably do, but I've never ever used creamer.
You've never thought yourself...
No, I lie. Once. I've used creamer once.
Once. That's crazy.
See, but when you took...
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's your show.
No, but I want to hear what you were going to say. It's important to hear what you were going to say. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, for Starbucks, they'll put, like, a shot of espresso coffee in, and then it'll just be, like, boiling hot milk to the top. So there'll be no creamer or additives. It's just coffee and milk.
Yeah, but it depends what you get at Starbucks. So, like, usually I get a white chocolate mocha. So that means it's sweet. See, the Americans, we like it sweet. But you're putting sugar. White. Yeah, but you're putting sugar in yours too.
Yeah, but like in this coffee, I've probably got like 4 sugars in it.
Okay.
So like it's a sweet coffee.
Okay.
It's sweet.
It's very sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I'm sure. Okay, let's back up a little bit. First of all,
beep.
I have
beep,
to.
Beep.
Since we're talking, I know. I picked that up. Since we're talking to Mark, you may have noticed he's not from America. He's from Australia. In fact, he's from like the really, really, really Australia, part of Australia. Like you have the best accent of all the Australian people we know. Yours is the best.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard so many people say that. Like even Gina Walters, when I chat to her, she's like, "You are the most Australian bloke I know."
You sound like you're just a step away from being like Crocodile Dundee. Wow. You're really close.
That's not a knife.
Oh, that's a knife. Yeah. See, you don't say knife though. See, that's the difference.
No, knife.
Yeah. But you have like the best. It's great. Your accent's fantastic. I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. I got it from my parents. Thanks to them.
And we would be remiss if I didn't play this for you because you're on the show.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hit me.
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, I have to do that. I have to get that in there. But Mark, just so everybody knows, I met Mark through Danny Black, through Ben On to you. That's the steps. Probably really just from Danny to you. But Ben On was, he's there. I watch his stuff.
They got me onto Hey We're Talking. So it kind of started,
Yeah. We're huge in Australia. We're huge. I mean,
off the charts.
If we make a trip there someday, we're going to have to get armed security just to make sure. Well, they can't. There's no armed security in Australia. They would just use batons or something.
No, boomerangs.
Boom. That would be funny. Actually, if I could just get some kangaroos, they're pretty feisty.
Yeah, no, they're our pets. We just have kangaroos as pets.
Yeah, they're everywhere. That and koala bears, right?
Yeah, exactly. And crocodiles just like going down the river. That's all just normal.
And all you guys ever drink is Foster's beer, too.
No, not me.
Nobody does. I'm making a joke. Oh, probably nobody does.
Everyone says, "Oh, Foster's. That's like Australia's number one." I'm like, no.
Well, that's because in America they did a commercial that said "Foster's, Australian for beer." That was their tagline.
Okay, so then for me, the American beer that I'm aware of is Coors.
That's all they have there? No Budweiser?
Oh, I've heard of Budweiser, but I just hear like Coors and Coors Light and the little tin can. So is that like your like major?
No, they're major. Listen, the big boys are Budweiser and Miller.
Yeah, well,
and then
Miller.
Okay. Coors is a halfway decent size, but listen, none of them are American anymore. They're all bought by foreign companies. Nobody really owns American beer.
See, in Australia, Miller's is a ladies' fashion shop.
Okay. So it's Miller Lite is the big one. Miller High Life. Just Miller beer. Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, well, see, in Australia, it's VB would have to be the most Aussie iconic.
And what does that stand for?
Beer?
Yeah,
Victoria Bitter.
Okay.
Victorian Bitter. So that's a Melbourne-based beer.
Okay.
But in Tasmania, it's a rivalry between the north of the state, which is Cascade Draft, and the south of the state, which is Bogues Draft.
Bogues. That's a good name for a beer. I like that. Do you like Bogues or do you like the other one?
I don't care. Beer's beer. I like beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's mostly just beer, right?
There's a song that goes, "I like beer." I think it's like an old Slim Dusty or something, country and western song.
Who is Slim Dusty?
All the viewers. Who is Slim Dusty? Oh,
is this an Australia thing too?
My producer is saying, "Cut the interview." Who is Slim Dusty, the most iconic of all time country and western singer in Australia?
Okay. See, so that's not crazy that I don't know.
No, it's not.
Okay, good. I
No,
thought I had just
Offended the country.
you. Yeah, your whole entire country. Okay, so explain to people though, if they don't know, like when they think of Tasmania, of course they just think of the Tasmanian devil and dumb stuff like that. But what Tasmania? So Australia is humongous. Okay, first of all, everybody who's like kind of like it's just this little place. No, it's massive, and it's kind of like everybody's kind of spread out around the coasts, right? And then you're off the coast. Is that correct?
No, so mainland Australia is like 6-hour flight from one side to the other. So like it's huge.
Yeah.
So I'm from Tasmania. So that's the island way down the bottom. We're kind of separated by an ocean in between or the whatever it is, the sea or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So most people live around the coastlines. I'm way down south in the capital of Hobart. But there's people that live like all over. But I can drive top to bottom in like 2.5 hours. So it's not a huge island.
Yeah.
And I think what's the population of Tasmania at the moment is 500,000, maybe.
Okay. But
for the whole state.
We can get into this in a minute, but so in the main land of Australia, isn't it kind of like desolate? I mean, I know there's people, most of the big cities that I look at are on the coasts, but when you get inside, isn't it like, it like deserty or
there's desert, there's mountains, there's kangaroos, snakes.
So, but it's, you guys have like all sorts of things that kill you too. That's the other thing. Why is there so much stuff that kills you? That's part of the thing that I'm most afraid of about going there. Like Benon just walks out his back door. There's freaking snakes and spiders everywhere.
Yeah, that freaks me out. So one of his videos that he did recently was that huntsman spider.
Yeah.
It's one of the things. See, I used to live in Queensland, in Brisbane.
Okay.
That's one of the things I hated about Queensland was like these huntsman spiders, like seriously would be as big as my face.
Are they like poisonous?
No, they're harmless. They barely do anything.
But they're huge and that's gross.
Yeah, they just look scary. Like, you know the Harry Potter and the spiders in the caves?
Yeah.
That's the kind of size they get to here out in Australia.
Why are they so big? What is going on?
I don't know, but they just, like, you'll just walk around a corner and they'll just be on the wall. Or you'll just open your garden shed and you'll go to pick up your leaf blower or your whippersnipper and it'll just start crawling up your arm. And
oh, gosh. No.
That's when you hear me squeal.
Oh.
But we don't have them in Tassie.
That's good. That's good.
I know. It's just too cold.
I live on an island also off the coast of Michigan. Can you believe that? It's true. I really do. It's very small. It's like, I think it's like maybe a mile or two wide and probably like 6 miles long. It's very small.
Nice.
But it's got, so I'm going somewhere with this. So we have deer. We have a bunch of deer here. Now, I don't know, what do you guys call deer? And are they actually just deer in Australia, or are they like, I'm trying to think, what are
all I can think of is that
springbucks in South Africa? What joke about a deer?
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
I don't know. A doe? I don't know. What do you call it? A deer with no eyes. No idea.
No idea. Yeah.
There you go.
And then what do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
I don't know.
Still no idea. Okay. That's my 8:30
That's
AM
good.
joke.
That's good. No, those are good. So we have tons of deer on this island, which is bizarre because then you think, how did they get here? There's 2 bridges on this island that you can get on and off the island, but I never see deer walking across the bridge, but somehow we have a lot of deer here and they can't hunt them on this island. Okay. So they're free to live and just grow. Huge. There was one day we have like a little security light right outside of our bedroom window, and it kept going off at like 1:30 in the morning. And I'd pop up out of bed and I'd open the drape and try and see what was going on. Nothing. I couldn't figure it out. So finally one day I walk into the bedroom, the drape's already open. I look out the window and there is this buck, huge. I mean, he's got to be 6 feet tall. Massive, 10, 12 point, just massive antlers staring in my window right at me. I'm staring at him and I'm like, holy crap, that is the biggest deer I've ever seen. But my whole point is they're allowed to just roam free here. No one's trying to kill them. So they get to grow, man. And so they're huge. So I guess once in a while, the city I live in will let some professional hunters come and thin out the herd. But that was a long story to tell you this. We have a bunch of coyotes that have somehow gotten onto the island. Ooh. And they're tearing up dogs. They're attacking people's dogs. Killing them.
It sounds like you're living on a Jurassic Park island.
It does. The funny thing is, I just watched the newest Jurassic Park movie, and I was thinking, dude, this island I live on is basically becoming Jurassic Park. This is crazy. These coyotes are attacking everybody. It's bad, man. So I'm like, and you can't shoot them yourself. You know, of course, we live in America, so we can just shoot everything, right? That's what you guys think. Yeah. But, no, you don't. No, but you can't shoot them here. And I was like, listen, if one of those gets my dog, you have a small dog. I have a smaller type dog, but you have a really small dog. Yeah. If a coyote tries to kill your dog, you would definitely kill the coyote, right? Am I right?
Yeah, I'd be annoyed. Yeah.
Yeah. I would do whatever I had to do, especially I don't have kids, so like a dog to me, that's my family right there. You going after my family, you're going to die. You're going down, coyote. Same. I would have to take it out.
I take you out.
I would have to. So
you are going down.
So we're already running out of time, and I want to talk to you about so much more stuff. I might have to stop and then bring you back, like another day, of course.
Yeah, no, of course.
Wink, wink. So, Mark, before we kind of wrap things up, I do want to say you are a YouTuber, and that's obviously how I got to meet you. You have 2 YouTube channels that I know of right now, correct?
2. Just 2.
So tell everybody, in a nice, succinct way, tell us about your YouTube channels, and we'll talk about them again on the next show. But tell everybody what you do and why they should come and check out your YouTube channel.
Righto, so I've got 2 channels. My main channel, I daily vlog, but I upload weekly. And what I do is I create a 60-second story of what I did during that day and put it together with music and cinematic sequences. But I turn a 24-hour day into a 60-second clip, and then I add them all together with transitions. So my little cliche, I suppose, is how I get from day to day and how I get from shot to shot using interesting transitions.
Yep.
And then I add them all together, so I get 6 days of daily vlogging. And then my Sunday, because I don't film on a Sunday, I use that as my bloopers, my outtakes. So my video drops Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time Monday, 10 a.m. every week.
So it's probably Tuesday here. So it's Tuesday here, but Tuesday, I think, is that right? No, maybe we're Sunday. Yeah, you're a whole day ahead of us. Okay, so
you're in the past.
Yes. We're living
the future looks bright, by the way. Monday morning.
It does. It's amazing. Schmick. So, yeah, Schmick. There's another one. Schmick. Okay. So that's the main thing. So you're a vlogger on your main channel.
Yeah.
That's what I would call it.
Yeah, vlogger. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like that. What were you going to say it is? You kind of were like, I'm not a vlogger.
No.
Are you a creator?
I'm a creator.
He is a creator. He definitely is a creator.
No, it's a vlogging channel. Okay. Let's be honest. But I do it in a format that's kind of different than I think anybody else has ever done, or I've never seen it. So it's an interesting take. It's very fast paced. Like,
yes, it
my
is.
energy is off the charts. So
it is. You're actually subdued on here compared to what you are on your vlogs. But his vlogging style is awesome because he just goes from day to day to day, and it's fun and it's different because it's Mark. It's him. That's why it's so amazing, because it's you, and that's what's fun about it. So your second YouTube channel. That's just started up in the last month or so here. Tell us about that.
It's only 3 or 4 weeks old. So it's a live streaming channel only, where I will do a 30-minute, almost like a scripted live stream segment where I talk about YouTube. That's all I want to talk about. What works, what doesn't, the creators that I like, the creators that I don't like. I have a weekly rant, or it's every 7 to 10 days, but I have like a rant of something that I hate. Something
and people,
that I just...
you can really tell. Look at how mad Mark. You can tell he's one of those guys that he'll just lose it. He'll just unload.
I'll just,
yeah.
Camera gets knocked off. Microphones everywhere. The set doesn't last during those sessions.
No, not at all.
I've got to cut the camera, reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just a bit of fun. That's just about. There is something about joining with other creators and the viewers in a live platform that you can have that sort of chat with. That you don't get in a real sense when you actually make a produced video. So when you make a produced video, everyone comments after the fact.
Yep.
And you can have that sort of interaction, but having a live and having the viewer feel like they're being sort of talked to, I think that's what it's the live era that we're in. I keep saying to you and to Danny, I think we are on the cusp of YouTube and Facebook becoming a live
Yes,
era.
we are. I'm sorry. I could tell by the look on your face. You were like, he's playing me out. He's playing the music.
Yeah.
I'm wrapping it up, but we can still talk over the music. So that channel is called The Roight Stuff. ROIGHT. Yes. So, okay.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to try to see if I can get Mark back on Thursday. And we're going to talk about some really cool stuff about what he does for a living. We're not going to understand it, but it's going to be fun to talk about, that's for sure. So listen, hey, thanks for joining us today. We will talk with you
thanks
soon.
for having me on.
We appreciate all the listeners and the people. Make sure you go check out Mark Ensbey's YouTube channel, which I believe is it just Mark Ensbey?
Yeah.
Okay. And then The Roight Stuff. Don't miss out on The Roight Stuff. All right, guys, we'll be back soon. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
See ya.
Oh, hi, Mark. I'm making the coffee!